Yo, what's up? What's up, y'all? I'm in the building. It's your boy Cave. I'm here. What's good, man? So we got the verses going on tonight. No limit versus cash money. Cash money versus no limit. It's going down tonight. This is the return of verses. So verses actually return tonight. Can't wait to see it. Y'all hit the like button as y'all come into the building. Happy Saturday, wherever y'all at in the world. Happy day to y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Cave. I'm in the building. What's good? Y'all see the background? We got Snoop, Master P, Birdman, and Lil Wayne. Is Lil Wayne gonna be at the verses? That's the question I wanna know. Is Lil Wayne gonna be there? I know Turk ain't gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? But is Lil Wayne gonna be there? Now the last time we had verses, it was COVID. Remember that? The COVID era? That was when everybody was inside. Nobody could really go outside. So the verses was a blessing. You know what I'm saying? So now it's coming back. I heard Timberland and Swiss Beats sold it. I heard they sold the rights to the verses. Is it still gonna be on IG? You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's up, Eva? If it's gonna be on IG tonight, it's going. It's gonna be some controversy. It always is, bro. I think the last verses. I think the last verses we had was Busy Bone. Bone Thugs and 3 6 Mafia. That was a good verses. Bone Thugs and 3 6. You had Gucci Man and Jeezy. That was a good one too. Gucci Man and Jeezy was a good one. They had a couple verses. They had Snoop and DMX. Rest in peace to DMX. They had Dipset and the Locks. The Locks and Dipset was the most legendary one. Out of all the verses, the one with the most controversy, the one that went the longest, the one that had you up and down like a roller coaster, was Dipset and the Locks verses. That one was the pinnacle. Then we had Jadakiss and Fabulous. They had a verses. Then you had a Beanie Man and Bounty Killer. They had a verses. So we had a lot of verses, man, that the world was tuned into, bro. Remember, we was all inside COVID. So we had to watch these things. So we had DJ battle. I think it was RZA and Premier. They had a versus battle. We had this about to yo, bro. Yo, salute to Derek, man. Salute to you. I think Turk is gonna rush that, bro. Remember, Turk is not invited, bro. Turk is full of controversy. Turk is gonna rush through something, bro. I'm guaranteed. Turk is showing up there, bro. He left out all bad and bougie. Turk is showing up at the verses. Some way, somehow, it's gonna be some kind of controversy that we all gonna be talking about tomorrow, bro. Tomorrow we gonna be talking about something crazy, bro. Is Lil Wayne gonna be there? We know Juvie, BG, Manny Fresh, Birdman. Is Lil Wayne gonna be there? And we know they're gonna have special guests. Now, who can be a special guest that could come out in the verses? Now that's a good one, man. I knew that Snoop was coming. Snoop Dogg gonna be there. Snoop was with No Limit for a time. Y'all remember Snoop was on No Limit? for a time. Snoop was there. Shout out to Snoop. So what song is what songs can Snoop do with No Limit? Don't like the only songs I know from Snoop with No Limit. Let me see. Cause I want to see what's Easy E is the GOAT. Shout out to Easy E. Legend. Easy E is a legend. I want to see what song the Snoop Dogg got. What song Snoop Dogg got? Snoop No Limit songs. I want to see what Snoop songs got. Alright, so Snoop got some No Limit songs. Ghetto Symphony, Buckham, No Limit, In Love with Gangsta Ride. Okay, Down for My Ends. So Down for My Ends is with C Murder. You know what I'm saying? That's with C Murder. C Murder's locked up, so he can't do that one. Let me see. Snoop World, like like I don't really know any Snoop songs with No Limit. You know what I'm saying? Like I know Snoop songs when he was with Death Row, he was with the Dog Pound, but when he joined No Limit, I don't really know any songs he got. So what songs can Snoop do at the verses? BG Knockout was also the bomb. Well, what's BG Knockout? Who's that? That's a BG song. Yeah. So what songs can Snoop do at the verses? If Snoop was only with No Limit for a little bit of time. Okay, I remember a song Snoop got with when he was down with No Limit. He got a song with Wiz Khalifa. Snoop and Wiz Khalifa got a song, right? Snoop and Devin the Dude got a song. Um, yeah, Snoop and Devin the Dude got a song. Snoop and Wiz Khalifa got a song. Now, when it comes to catalogs, I got to give it to Cash Money, man. Like, I got Cash Money, because I know, no, don't get me wrong. Master P and them got hits. Master P got hits, you know what I'm saying? BG was a rapper. BG Knockout. Okay, I never heard of BG Knockout, but I heard of BG. BG from Cash Money. And BG Knockout, probably two different people I never heard of, but now Master P got to make him say hold up. Master P songs. Master P got a lot of songs he could perform by himself. The way Cameron should have been doing the Dipset battle. Cameron should have took control. Cameron should have been performing his solo songs, bro. That's what Cameron should have did. So Master P gotta learn from Cameron mistakes. You gotta take control, bro. Master P got a lot of songs. Master P songs. He said most of Master P songs are trash. Master P gotta make him say, I know that. I miss my homies. Bout it. Hootie hoo. I mean, hootie hoo. That's a code of them too. Hootie hoo. He gotta make him say, too. He got wobble wobble. He got. Let me see. I'm looking for songs that, yeah. I remember that song, Gas from Easy E. Yeah, of course. Of course, remember that song from Easy E. Come on, man. Who you think you're talking to? He said, remember that song from Easy E? Of course. Yeah, but Master P's song list is not too. Yeah, I feel you, Derek. Now we go to Cash Money. Oh, BG sang on that? Okay. BG Knockout. Oh, he was with I think he was with down with Tupac a little bit. I think BG Knockout was running with Tupac at a certain point, and he was doing an interview on Vlad TV talking about Biggie. That BG Knockout from the West Coast was on Vlad interviews and stuff. I think that's him. That's BG Knockout, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. He turned Muslim, right? I think it was with running with Pac, running with Pac heavy. It was him. With the other dude that turned Muslim. Damn. Yeah, yeah, I forgot. And Hussein Fatal, the Outlaws and all that. He was in the Outlaw Circle. BG Knockout. Yeah, I heard of him. Yeah, but we go to Cash Money now. Cash Money got catalogs, bro. BG alone. Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne alone, bro. Just imagine Lil Wayne at the verses. Lil Wayne alone, bro, could kill the whole No Limit. Lil Wayne could kill him on a mixtape. All you gotta do is give Lil Wayne 20 minutes. All right, Lil Wayne. Yo, Weezy, you got 20 minutes. Go kill him. Mixtapes. Stop playing, bro. Stop playing, bro. This is going to be like it's going to be like the Locks versus Dipset. And who's going to be the Locks? Who's going to be the Locks? Of course, Cash Money. Cash Money. You know, once Juvie hit him with that Juvie got that back that thick. Like, listen, man, they all got hits on their own. They all got hits on their own. They all got hits on their own. Juvie could take center stage. He fall back. Lil Wayne could take center stage. He fall back. BG could take center stage. Like, you know what I'm saying? If they do it right. If they do it right, bro. Start with group songs. Then we gonna branch out and we gonna kill them on a solo tip. You got 10 minutes. You got 10 minutes. You got 10 minutes. Let's do it that way. I'm telling you, man. Telling you, man. It's gonna be good tonight, though, man. I'll make sure I got everything out the way. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm gonna watch it from my laptop, and I might stream from my phone. But I ain't gonna play the audio. I tell you that much. You get copywritten. YouTube is waiting for that. They waiting for somebody to stream that verses tonight. They waiting, bro. Now, if you do, you got to turn down the volume, and you really got to commentate. That's the ways around that. Other than that, you ain't just gonna. That's a dub. That's a dub. You better know how YouTube work, man. It's a way. I mean, plus if you monetize, can't do that. There's ways around that though. Can't wait for tonight though, man. Have to ship out some packages, man. You know, my business is picking up, man. It's picking up. Every day I'm shipping out and I'm loving it. Now tomorrow the post office is closed. So I get the rest a little bit. I mean, I get the rest. I don't do Rolex. Rolex? You said Rolex? I gotta spend my money on something else, my boy. Got to get your priorities right. Got to get your priorities right. Like, even if I had Rolex money, that ain't my style. My style ain't jewelry. You know what I'm saying? My style ain't to be flashy. You know, respect to everybody who's flashy, but that ain't me. You know what I'm saying? Jewelry ain't my twist. You know, so like Rolex is like 50 grand, starting 50 grand. And that's just a plain Rolex, the plain Jane. Gold is going through the roof. Silver is better. Yes, Cash Money versus Bone Thugs. That would have been better, bro. 100%, Derek. Cash Money versus Bone Thugs would have been much better. You said it. That's 100% right, bro. That would have been much better. Bone Thugs got catalogs for days. Even Bone Thugs and 3 6 Mafia, they verses, was lit. I ain't gonna lie to you. Busy throw the Busy want to fight, controversy. Love it. We love that. We need that. We need the you know, that grudge match. That Dipset and man, that Dipset and Locks, bro. That was the pinnacle of verses, bro. I really fight, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, they're gonna fight any second. And the minute they did the first song, the Locks did that first song, F You, Styles P went and spit his verse. Cameron was sitting on a beach chair. Remember Styles P grabbed his leg. Cameron kicked him. I seen that live. People in the comments ain't seen that. I'm like, oh snap, look at that. Cameron kicked Styles P. I'm like, yo, this is going down. So I'm like, oh, I was glued to that verses, homie. I'm like, oh snap, look, you know what I mean? Cause I'm very observant. Jadakiss versus Vab. Nah, Jadakiss was too high, man. Like, Jadakiss was too calm. He was too high. That's why he had to double back. And Jadakiss had to fix that. That's why he came. And this versus, you know what I'm saying? Different energy, bro. But that versus with him and Fabulous, he was too high, bro. It was too, it was too laid back. Like, it was like some karaoke, type setting. You chilling with your homeboys. But that versus Dipset, that was warfare. To the point where before the outcome, we didn't know who was gonna win. I thought Dipset was gonna, fight him to the death. I'm like, yo, this is gonna be crazy. Dipset is gonna, but then we get to the day of, and we see the karaoke going on with Dipset, and we see how they wasn't together. It was just a money grab. They wasn't practicing, and the brotherhood wasn't there. It was just business. We seen that, we seen business, and we seen brotherhood. Business was Dipset. Brotherhood was D Block. Jadakiss snatched, snatched the flag off his head, threw it on the floor, stomped on it. Yep. Jadakiss, yeah. It was a lot going on that night. Styles P getting kicked, Jadakiss grabbing a flag off his head, the stage almost breaking down. They had to take like 30 minutes to get everybody off the stage. Everybody off the stage. That took like 30 minutes. Nobody want to move. All ignorance. And I loved every second of the ignorance. The announcer, Michael Buffer, was announcing, let's get ready to rumble. You can hear them in the background, Sheik Luch in the background. Yeah, get the monkeys out. Hey, yo, Ted, bring my liquor to the stage. We're back. Yeah. Yo, the ad-libs was insane, bro. It was insane ad-libs, bro. When Michael Buffer was announcing it, you get it. Take him down. Everything was just flowing, bro. It was just legendary. You had Michael Buffer. Then you had the background ad-libs. Oh, man. Freaky Zeke. You not a ghost. Ah, you know, Joker with Styles P. Sheik hugged him. He said, "Don't touch me like that no more." Absolutely. It was just funny, man. Cam was, yeah. Hey, yo, you know what's funny? Cam brought out the beach chair because he thought it was gonna be a day at the beach. That was the whole purpose of the beach chair. That's the whole purpose of Cam bringing out that beach chair. I'm gonna chill, and I'm gonna let my crew handle D Block. But Cam had to get off that beach chair when he seen what he seen. You know what I'm saying? Cam was in panic mode at that. At that point, Cam was in panic mode. Cameron did a freestyle. He is choking in the freestyle. He got booed off the freestyle. Then he came on Funk Flex and he redeemed himself. Cameron came on Funk Flex and dropped the ill freestyle after the verses. Because remember, he said cut off the music and he started freestyling. It was weak. He got booed. He was choking. That was more embarrassing. So not only did they lose, Cameron did a corny ass freestyle with embarrassing. It was embarrassing for them, bro. It was embarrassing for them, bro. Again, business and brotherhood. Brotherhood is when you practice together. Every day we doing shows together. We this and that. Dipset just came together for one night. You could tell that they don't be around each other. You could tell they don't be around each other. You know, they didn't even know the songs, so they wasn't practicing because they don't know the songs. That's why they had their vocals in the background, and that's why Jadakiss said, "Yo, yo, yo, hold up, we in New York, we in the mecca of hip hop. How y'all don't know the words to your lyrics?" Jadakiss was exposing that all night, bro, not holding it in, yo. Like, yo, hold up, this is karaoke night. These dudes don't know the lyrics. You know what I'm saying? These dudes don't know the lyrics. That's what he was saying. I'm back. Take a look at Master P last performance. He looked horrible. You said take a look at Master P last performance. Where we're at? Master P last performance. Yeah, Master P ain't a performer. Master P is not a performer. You know, so like I don't look at Master P as a lyricist. I don't. I never looked at Master P and say, yo, Master P got bars. Like the only one who might have had bars in the family was C Murder. Now C Murder, he was the most lyrical. Silk the Shocker, he off beat. Oh man, Silk the Shocker, he off beat. Master P, he lackluster. Now Mia X, the female, she harder than all of them. Mystical, Mystical, and that's all I know from No Limit. Mystical, Mia X, Silk the Shocker, Master P, C Murder. That's all I know. But Master P, you say his last performance? Yeah, when did Master P last perform? Because I don't even know him as a rapper no more. I know Master P as a hustler, who Fiend is dope though. Fiend is one of the No Limit artists. No Limit artist Fiend. Fiend. Okay, Fiend was a rapper signed to Master P No Limit Records, where he released two successful albums. There's One in Every Family, 1998, and Street Life, 1999. After leaving the label, he continued his music career, founded his own label, released project under his own name, Richard Jones. Okay, Fiend. Okay, I never heard of him. Yeah, but Fiend. Okay, I mean, if you say he was dope, I'll take your word for it. He had two successful albums too, back to back, 1998, 1999. Master P had a lot of artists then. He had a lot of artists signed. Master P was feeding people, bro. That's why I don't look at him as a rapper. You know, I look at Master P as a birdman. You know what I'm saying? Master P is a birdman. They businessmen. They don't, they might say a couple bars here and there, but for the most part, they write checks. They write checks. That's what I see him for. Fiend continues to be active in the music industry as an artist, producer, and consultant. He has released new projects in recent years, such as Still Cooking 2018 and Thank God It's Fiend 2021. So he's still out here, Derek. He's still out here. What is Fiend's most popular song? Yeah, I never heard of him. Take My Pain, Take It How I Bring It, The Rock Show, Mr. Womp Womp, Only a Few, Slangin', At All Times, Who Got the Fire. That's Fiend, y'all. Just reading his catalog. Just educating myself. Education. Message. Always want to educate yourself too, man. Appreciate y'all for being in the building, man. Getting ready for that verses tonight. I got me. I got my get right. I got everything I need. You know what I'm saying? Chilling. Good to go, man. Just came back from the post office. Doing my deliveries. You know what I mean? My daily deliveries, man. Get paid daily off the eBay every time I sell. I put it to pay me every day. Every day. So every day I hit that post office up. Drop off. I need that everyday pay. So, we stay working, man. I got a system that consistently pumps out product. You know what I'm saying? There's a system in play. So, yeah, man, but I'm ready for tonight. Appreciate y'all for being in the building, man. You already know what it is. Got some food here. messenger going off, bro. Get me some food real quick. Be right back. I'm starving, nigga. All right, man. So we got saltfish and white rice, with some tomatoes in there. Some tomatoes, saltfish, white rice. I love. Yeah, the verses is tonight. Tonight is the verses. Yeah, let me make confirmation. Is the no limit and cash money versus tonight? Uh, yes, yes. The cash money no limit versus tonight, October 25th. Tonight. Yeah, versus is tonight. What time? It's going down in Vegas too. Oh, it starts at 5 p.m. Cali time, so it's 8 a.m., 8 p.m. here. So at 8 p.m., the verses is going down. In a few hours, it's going down. Vegas is lit though. You know what I'm saying? Vegas is a lit place to be. You got money. You gotta have money to live in Vegas. You really gotta have money, bro, to live in Vegas. It's already a money capital. You know what I'm saying? The Birdman gonna take a bird nap. Birdman gonna take a bird nap. Yo, bro, it's gonna happen tonight, son. It's gonna go viral, bro. I'm glad you mentioned that, Derek. Derek mentioned I wonder if Birdman gonna be nodding off again. Birdman gonna take a bird nap. We looking for that. Screenshot it. Clip that. Clip that. Got one. We got one. Definitely, bro. It's crazy, bro. Like, that's definitely damn. Now that you mention that, I'm like, wow. It's definitely gonna happen, bro. 100%. Look for it. Look for that. See? The Birdman gonna be bro. Like like how you nod off on stage, bro. Music is playing. Like if it's a quiet place, bro. Music is playing, bro. And you nod off. How? Know what I'm saying? Insane, bro. This is loud ass music, bro. Speakers. You know what I'm saying? Crazy, bro. I Love Diddy. The man say he love Diddy. Mm. So, I guess you missed the Diddy parties. You missed the baby oil. That's what you missed. The Diddy parties. He'll be back. The diddler will be back, okay? The diddler will be back to fiddle on you. He'll be back. The fiddler, aka the diddler. Yeah, bro. Diddy ain't learned his lesson. I mean, if y'all think Diddy learned his lesson, I'm sadly mistaken. Y'all sadly mistaken. That was a slap in the wrist. What, 3 years? Diddy ain't learned his lesson. Diddy having freak off withdrawals. Diddy in there, you know what I'm saying? Having withdrawals of the freak offs. He needed. Diddy need those freak offs. He was doing those freak offs for decades, man. We just know about the freak offs. He been throwing them things for decades. That's a part of his life. The baby y'all, it's a part of that man. That man had, they said, thousands of bottles of baby oil. Now, who sat there and count those things? Who sat there and count those baby oils? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. Hope somebody got blocked. There you go. Mods don't play. Price of the comment. The mods ain't like it. We got mods in here that'll block you, whoever you are. Yeah, but that lifestyle don't just go away. You think that Diddy lifestyle gonna go away? Of course not. You think Diddy gonna come out and denounce the freak offs? Nah, if anything, he gonna be more discreet. He gonna be more discreet about the freak offs. But you best believe it's still going down. That's a lifetime thing. Jay-Z was a part of those. Y'all gotta understand, Jay-Z was at those freak offs, man. Jigga was there. Jay-Z was there. Everybody was there. The minute Diddy was the foreman, everybody step away. They all was there. Everybody was there. Everybody in the industry was there. Do I got name some names? Tom Cruise, Regis Philbin, Oprah, Aretha Franklin was there at these Diddy parties. Aretha, Regis, Tom Cruise, Oprah. You don't think Jay-Z gonna be there? Come on, man. Once you the fall guy, everybody gonna move the hell away. They gonna step away. Ain't nobody gonna try to help you. Ain't nobody coming to your defense. You on your own. You on your own. That's what it was. You on your own. So yeah, the verses is definitely going down tonight. I got some saltfish here with some potatoes, saltfish, white rice, tomatoes. You gotta eat healthy, man. Like I don't eat fast food. Like all my foods be home cooked. I cook at home, bro. I don't eat no fast food, no McDonald's, no pot. Like I don't do that. Like no disrespect to anybody who do, but I like to eat healthy. Home cooked meal. Mm. Nice home cooked meal, man. Yeah, but like no limit. Like like I know a few songs No Limit could do that's gonna have me, fired up. They do that hootie hoo. That's the code. That's gonna have me fired up. Um, they do About It. That's gonna have me fired up. Then I wonder if Mystical gonna be there. Mystical gotta be there. Mystical and Silk, they gotta do that. It ain't my fault. Oh, it ain't my fault. It ain't my fault. Did I do that? It ain't my fault. Did I do that? Oh, it ain't my fault. Did I? Yo, stop slamming my chat, bro. Get you out of here, Steve. Did I do that? It ain't my fault. Did I do that? They need to. I want to see that song perform, bro. But is Mystical gonna be there? Cause we know Mystical is in always all kind of controversy with Mystical, bro. All kind of art charges and like I don't even know if he's free right now. Let me see. Is Mystical in prison or something? Cause I don't know if Mystical is free. Is Mystical the rapper free? Let's see if Mystical is in. Is he free right now? Is Mystical the rapper in prison? As of October 2025, Mystical is currently in prison. So Mystical is in prison. Mystical, real name Michael Tyler, is currently in prison in Ascension Park, Louisiana, awaiting trial on rape and other felony charges. Come on, man. He has been held without bond since his arrest in July 2022. No Mystical gonna be there. No Mystical. That man had a good career, bro. Mystical had some hits. Shake it fast. Watch yourself. Shake it fast. Show me what you're working with. Shake it fast. Watch yourself. Mystical was versatile, bro. But he just can't he can't control himself around females, bro. That was always attached to his name. Is Mystical in prison for the R word? Because we know he's going to be in prison, but it's always the R word attached to Mystical. Why? Like, damn. Like, bro, you finished. You done out here, bro. You finished out here, bro. You had you was the most shining star out of No Limit. I'm not even gonna lie. He had his own career, bro. Mystical had hits, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Let's name it. Mystical hit songs. Mystical had songs, bro. Shake Your Ass. That's a good one. The Man Right Chair. That's a good one. Bouncing Back. That's Mystical. Uh, that I know of. That's about it. That's about it. What was his biggest hit ever? What song was the biggest hit ever? The biggest song of all times depend on the metric used. Bing Crosby's White Christmas is the best-selling single of all time with over 50 million copies sold. Dang. The biggest song of all time depend on the metric used. Damn. Crazy, but yo, I gotta charge up my phone, man. Phone about to die. I appreciate y'all for being in the building with me. Let's get ready for the verses tonight. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Derek, Mod Gang, appreciate you. All the mods, man. Salute to y'all, man. But my phone is alerting me. And people are hitting me up. All kind of alerts is going off. So I got to get to these alerts. But I do appreciate y'all for being here. You know what I'm saying? You know, y'all have a safe rest of the day. Yeah, but let me get to these alerts. So let me take care of business while business needs to be taken care of. You heard? All right, y'all. I'm out.